Dear students, welcome to online live class 8 English version. Again, this is your Kamrul sir. Alhamdulillah, I am fine. I hope you are also fine by the grace of Almighty Allah. Dear students, today also again we will discuss chapter 11, information and data. So we can see it will be our part 2. Dear students, in the previous class we discussed about mean, median and mode. Today we will discuss our two important things, pie chart and histogram. In our previous class, that means in our class 7, already we know how to draw histogram. Again, today we will revise this one and our new topics, totally new topics. This is pie chart. Now in your English, the subject of English, maybe you know what is the pie chart. Maybe in class 8 or class 9 you will get it. Now today we will discuss pie chart and histogram. Most important these two on our chapter 11. So dear student, at first look, I have written some information. First one, the favorite team of 200 students in World Cup, suppose football World Cup. Country France, Germany, Brazil, Argentina and Croatia. Look, France, number of students, they like this team 25, Germany 30, Brazil 60, Argentina 70 and Croatia 15. Here Argentina is the most supporters. And another one, the daily expenses of 50 students are given below. Now we have to draw a histogram, and by using first table we have to draw a pie chart. Clear? Now here look, expense in taka and frequency are given. So at first, dear students, we will solve problem number 1, pie chart. What is the pi? We know in a circle, pi, this is a constant term 3.141592658. This is unlimited point in our decimal system. So this is an irrational number. So we can say pi is an irrational number. Now here pie chart. So pi, this is indicate circle. So now dear students, suppose this is a circle. This is our center. Now this information will show in our circle, then it will be a pie chart. Clear? Now dear students, look, in our center, in a circle, how many angles are formed? We know this is 360 degree. Now in our 360 degree, we have to divide this 5 country. Clear? So now 360 degree, this is the whole circle indicate. Now which country will contain how many degree? So it's necessary at first we have to find which country are deserved how many angles in the circle. So now dear students, how we can solve it? Look, at first here total number of students. Now dear students, here total number of students 200, and we know in a circle the angle subtended at the center, what is 360 degree. That means there are whole 360 degree, and in the 360 degree we have to cover 200 students. So the whole full 200 students, they will cover 360 degree. So now France 25. So 25 students will contain how many part of this circle? So we have to find. So as a unitary method, in our class 4 and 5, as a unitary method we can take for 200 students. For 200 students we have contain 360 degree. So for one student we can contain this one, and now for 25 students we can write 25, 200 and 360 degree. So look dear students, that means you have to divide the supporter of country by total students and multiply 360 degree. So This is not necessary to write our unitary method in class 4 and 5. We can write directly. How, dear students? Now we can write for suppose France. In case of France, but for France, what will be the answer? It will be 25 divided 200 into 360 degree. Now dear student, if we calculate this and this one, and if we divide it will by 5, it will be 4 and it will be 5. Now if we divide this one, it will be 9. So 5 9 ja 45. So we can see it will be 45 degree. That means at first, look, at first draw any radius, any, this one, this one, this one, any type of radius you can draw. Suppose at first we draw this one. Now take your protector. Now draw, set up it, your protector, and look, suppose this is 45 degree. Now look. So this is indicate 45 degree. This 45 degree, it is France. Now write France. How many students? 25 students. There. It's not necessary to every part you have to show it. At first you calculate all, then draw the pie chart. But for your better understanding, now I am showing it. Clear, dear students? Now we can go for Germany. It will be 30 divided by 200 into 360. Now this 0 and this one minimize. Now 2 divided by 30 is 18. So it will be 54 degree. Clear? Now take your protector, set up there, and take, suppose this is 54 degree. So now we can say this is Germany. This is indicate Germany. Now dear students, for Brazil, now they are 60 divided by 200 into 360 degree. 0 and 0 minimize, this minimize, these 2 divided, this will be 3. Now 336, 8 and carrying on, 3 3s are 9 and 1. 108 degree. So now 100, now set up your protector there, and suppose this is your 108 degree. So now we can say this is Brazil. 60. Clear? Now dear students, we can go to the for Argentina. Now we can write for Argentina. It will be 70 divided 200 into 360. Now 0 0 and this one minimize. If we divide it by this, it will be 18. Now multiply. One to 6. So 126 degree. Now set up your protector there, and suppose this is your 126. So you can write Argentina. By your protector you have to measure it. Clear? Now this is 70. And now what is our next one? This is Croatia. So you can write this is Croatia. And what is this is 50. But you have to show the degree. Clear? We can draw it without showing the degree, but we have to show it. So now write for Croatia. Now for Croatia it will be 15 divided by 200 and 360 degree. So now if we divide this and this 3 and this is 4 and this is 9, 27 degree. So it will be 27 degree. Clear? So this is our pie chart. Now this pie chart indicate there, look, here we can see that Argentina, this is take the most part of the circle, then Brazil, then Germany, France, and last one Croatia. So by seeing this figure, we can say which country their supporter are more. Also I have written 25, 30, 60, 50, not necessary. You can write only the country, the name of country, clear? So this is our pie chart. Now dear students, conversely, suppose question said that this is, clear, Germany, Brazil, this is, now degree is given. Now question said that how many number of students are support each country, you have to find the separately. Then which process, in which process, suppose this is 126 degree, this is our given. Now you have to find the supporter of Argentina. So now dear students, it will be our reverse process of unitary. What will be, we can write 360 degree, this is used for 200 students. So 1 degree, it will be used for 200 divided by 360, and 126, it will be divided by 200 into 126 divided by 360. So now finally you can write this one as a like this process, 126, 360, total degree and given degree into 200, because this is the student. And when you you have to find the degree, then you can write total students and this is given students into 360 degree. Very simple. You have to find the degree, now write into 360. If you have to find the number of students, now write into total number of students. So now dear students, if we calculate this one, if we calculate this and this, suppose, then we will get 70. Finally we will get 70. So in our reverse method, converse method, we will be able to find it. So this is our important topic, dear students, pie chart. Now dear students, we will go to the our another one. This indicate histogram. Now we have to find the histogram. Dear students, look, the daily expense of 50 students are given. Now we have to find the histogram. Now dear students, remember that for finding the histogram at first condition, you have to make the given information, that means given class, it will be continuous class. Look, 11 20, next 21 30, 31 40. Look, 20 then 21. So 20 to 21 there is missing. So we can say this is not continuous data, this is discrete data. Now dear students, at first we have to make continuous data. So now at first we have to make continuous. This is our question given part. At first we have to make a table. Suppose this is here expenses, suppose in taka. Now dear student, what, 11 to 20, 21 to 30, 31 to 40, 41 to 50, 51 to 60, and 61 to 70. And this is our frequency. What is our frequency? 4, 10, 13, 11, 8, and 4. So finally it will be 50 students. Now dear students, here we have to write continuous class interval, or continuous class, we can say continuous class. Now we have to make a continuous class by using this one. Look, 11 20, next you can write 20 30, clear? But the most familiar process, this one, we have to write 0.5 less this one and more 0.5 for this one. lower value and higher value. So we can write it will be 10.5, it will be 20.5, it will be 20.5, it will be 30.5. Now we can write 30.5 and more 40.5, less 0.5, so it will be 40.5 and more 0.5, so it will be 50.5. So similarly 50.5, 60.5, 60.5 and it will be 70.5. Now we have to take a graph paper. In your exam, the school or board exam, they will provide you graph paper. Now at your home you have to take your graph paper. Suppose this is your graph paper, dear students. Now this graph paper, in this graph paper at first you have to draw two axes. This is x-axis and this is y-axis. Horizontal line indicate x-axis and this is y-axis and this is the origin point. Now this x-axis indicate will be the continuous class. So we can write it will be continuous class or continuous classes, and this one it will be indicate the frequency. Vertical line, that is y-axis, it will indicate frequency. Now dear students, in your graph paper there will be so many small square. Clear? This on it will be divided. Now 10.5. Now we can write 0, then you can write 10.5. Suppose it is 20.5, 30.5, 40.5, 50.5, 60.5, and this is suppose 70.5. Also you can write 80.5, but here finally 70.5, but you can write more. And their highest 13. So we can write our this one, suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now not necessary to write 1, 2, 3. Now you can write suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 10 and this is 15. Clear? But we know this is 1. So you have to, when in your written part, you have to write suppose there are 5 small square. Dear students, look, suppose there are 5 small square. Now you have to write in x-axis 5 small square. This is contain 10.5 unit. 5 small square. This is taken as a 10.5 unit. And there are suppose 1 small square. Suppose this is contain 1, or you can take. So the scaling part, it is your personal matter. You can take as your own process, but remember that take more suitable scaling. Otherwise, you can show your whole math in your graph paper. Now, dear students, suppose this one and this one. Now, dear students, look, 10.5. This is indicate 4. Now look, 10.5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up 4. And 20.5, this is also 4. Now go 20.5, 4, and this is draw it. So this is the, suppose we can like a building. Clear? This is the building of this one. Now dear students, we will go to the next one. 20.5. Again 20.5. This is 30. Sorry, this is 10. Now 20.5. Go to the up to 10. This is 10. And 30.5. It will be also 10. Now draw it. Look, this one same process. Now this is done. Now go to the 30.5. This will be 13. So 30.5 go to the 13. And this is 40.5, 30. Now draw it. Very simple. This is done. Now go to the 40.5, 11. Now again 40.5, 11. 11, that means this one 11. And 50.5, this is also 11. Now draw it. This is done. Now 50.5, 8. Now go to the 50.5 and suppose this is 8. Look, this is 8. Now go to the 60.5. This is 8. Now our finally 60.5. This is 4. Now 60.5. This is 5. So this is 4, 60.5, 4, and this is 4. Now join it. So dear student, now you can make the shadow, black shadow for by using your pencil. You can show it. Now dear student, this is our histogram. Already in class 7 we know how to draw. Now dear students, by using the histogram we can find the mode. How? This maximum and this maximum you can join, and this two one you can join. Now it will be the mode. Look, this is indicate, suppose this is 30.5, this is 40, suppose this is 35.5 but something. By using your graph paper you will find the numbers. Suppose if it's 35.5, so it will be our mode. So by using the histogram also we will be able to find the mode. In class 7 we know. Clear? So this is our previous discussion, you know how to solve. And pie chart, this is our new part. So dear students, in our chapter 11, mean, that means arithmetic mean or average, median, mode, pie chart and histogram. These 5 topics, and by taking our 2 classes we discuss about this. So now I hope you will be able to solve all problems related this 5 one. Thank you dear students. No more today.